Indigo Blue, what's going on? Posh 8. Have to get things together. How y'all feeling today? I guess with all the light coming into the room, I don't need the damn glasses. All right, Queen of the River now, how you doing? Thank you, Indigo Blue. That's what I'm here for. I love to hear that type of update, how I've helped. I love it. World Blue, what's going on? The day love. I thought about you the other day. I swear I did. Sunflower Goddess, hello. OC, what's up? Queen Basin, she took a chance. My girl, she did it. Seraphim speaks. Talk. Anika Nola. That's a New Orleans thing. Everybody named Nola, they from New Orleans. True story. Hold on. If they got Nola in their name, that means they from New Orleans. I saw it on a TikTok. Kawana Floyd, I am looking vibrant. You won't believe that I've been doing all that fruit stuff, you know? I've been doing all the fruit and like just fruits and oats. I limited my meat to a little bit. I ain't no vegan now, though. Let's not get to that shit. I ain't no vegan. But I've been Black Witch. Hey, how you doing? Oh my God. Yeah, I limited the meat. The intermittent fasting, limiting the meat. I mean, I'm addicted to it, to the more the fruits and the veg. And I think I'm looking vibrant because I'm cleaning out that colon. I'm eating a lot of broccoli and cabbage, Brussels sprouts, that type of stuff. Kale. Yeah, I'm eating a lot of that. I cut out like the majority of the potatoes and rice, more chickpeas and stuff, and a little bit of meat. When I say a little bit of meat, probably one drumstick of chicken that's been boiled for 30 hours. So the body learning the process and the skin is clearing up, the hair is growing. I mean, I'm feeling great. Fingernails growing. I just had to cut them this morning. Inga Harris, I don't want to hear that, but I can't do veganism. I do little meatanism. We'll come up with a new term, a little meatanism. Everybody. Disha Black Lumbeck, what's going on? Mystic Moonchild. Hey man, I gotta tell y'all about Mystic Moonchild. Y'all don't know. I gotta stop, man. Me and Mystic Moonchild had a good damn time. Jeez, I thought it was a Celtic white woman. What the hell, you black? Oh yeah, let me. One day at a time, baby steps. Man, that vegan taco fucked me up from veganism. It had no flavor, nothing. I guess it was like licking my own arm and shit. The fuck? Woo! I ain't gonna say who made that vegan taco or where I got it from. I even tried to put hot sauce on that bitch and it didn't do nothing for it. You put the hot sauce on anything, you're gonna the metabolic structure gonna change the flavor. That bitch is horrible. Ooh, I ordered me some Cliff's barbecue after that shit. That was the end of that session. Everybody, I know y'all didn't come up here to hear me talk about my horrible veganistic experience, I didn't make it. Chipotle did. Don't be shady. I ain't say you made a black witch, man. Chill. Everybody know I hate Chipotle. And then some lady called it Chipotle. I say, for God's sake, now y'all giving it nickname. No, Black Witch didn't make the vegan taco. I know she be on that stuff. Chipotle made it, and I guess they gave me the bag with the gluten-free, unsalted, unflavored, unasked, unsomething version, and it was horrible. They cooked it wrong. All right, everybody. So I'm finna get y'all into something now. Again, so before I get into what we're talking about here on this ancestor prayer and this type of energy, we need to really put a bind on it. We really need to cap it up and do something. Listen to me here. How can I start off? I want to do it right. We, as a people, as an individual, not a group, not a culture. So this is not going to be cultural based. We as individuals, you and I, separated from each other. When you look in the mirror, you see you. I look in the mirror, I see me. This has nothing to do with a covenant, a sect, a cult, a religion, a culture, or a group. So when I'm talking to you individually right now. So there's this thing out there, this energy. And this energy causes a lot of stress for us. And you know how I say, if we don't know what the target is in our own personal makeup, our own personal souls, how the hell are we going to sit up there and heal our ancestors to empower us to defeat whatever incumbent that's coming along the way? And me personally, I think society, the government, I think people hide these type of things and only give these type of things, these type of definitions to the elite. So the elite can understand what they feel at certain times and they can process them. Because a lot of us individually, we don't know how to process half of our damn emotion. We don't know how to process love. We sure the fuck don't know how to process hate. We sure the hell don't know how to process jealousy. So when I go in my closet, I'm asking spirit, what should I talk about? My ancestors are telling me to talk about these emotions and these feelings that nobody understand they have, but they exist. They permeate through your ass all day long. Bum, bum, bum. You don't know it. But now, this is going to step on your toes. And I want you guys to understand, when I was meditating on it and I was researching it even more, and I went through all my psychology books I have in here, and I said, I went through the grammar, I went through the urban dictionary, I went through the street dictionary, I went through even Appalachian slang. I did a lot of research to make sure I understood this, because I could not believe I was feeling this way. And if I'm feeling this way, I know you guys must be feeling this way, and you guys are mistaking it for jealousy. That's right. You guys are mistaking this for jealousy. And when you guys realize that, okay, I'm jealous of that person, you thinking you jealous of that person, then you say, well, I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person. Not me. I got my shit together. I'm strong. I got a 10-inch woo. I got a tight woo. And then it goes around like, so why do I feel a certain way about somebody? Because you just processed the sense that you're not jealous, although this feeling mimics jealousy. Then you realize you're not jealous. So then you say, oh, here we go. Here goes toe stepping time. Oh, that bitch just vexed my soul. I can't stand that dude. I ain't said a word to the person. Never met the person, never thought about the person other than you saw that person right there. And all of y'all will say, oh, that looking at that person, being around that person just put something in my spirit. I've done it. Hell, people have booked readings to get read by me. And I look at the name and I get the energy from a slight communication, whether I think it's negative, whether I think that, and I get so upset at that person. And then when I talk to the person, it come out to be like, damn, this is one of the sweetest people I know. So now I'm upset with me for having this immature ass thought about somebody, and then I'm upset with me again because I end up liking the person. Now I'm going in the closet and I'm punishing myself, asking spirit to remove all these forms of satanistic shit, demonic energy. I'm putting it on everything other than the simple fact that I fucked up. We don't want to take responsibility for when we fuck up due to an emotion. But then again, our only saving grace is, how can we take responsibility for something we don't even know? And that's why I'm bringing this shit to you guys today. The way I'm doing this right here, no other person gonna hit you with it, because I need for you guys to understand, in order for us to ascend to the next level, in order for us to take over our godhood, in order for us to control that spaceship, that temple, in order for us to overcome this Christ consciousness that we are, hell, in order for us to defeat the Antichrist, aka AI. But that's another story. I'm coming with that bitch too. Y'all gonna understand this for real. We have to know what these emotions is. It's 12 of them now. I only gave you 3 so far. Well, this is the 3rd one I gave you. So let me go ahead and stop lagging it on. So the emotion that's trapped inside our bones, our ancestor energy, that we don't even know is there, and we get it confused with 3 to 4 different other emotional properties that we try to understand or have a sense that we understand for over the years. It's called hanker sore. Hanker sore. Google it. So let me tell you what hanker sore is. Get this shit now. It's gonna blow your mind. I don't think the majority of us even knew about it, because Spirit put it on my mind. I had to go Google it. Then I say, I read that in my book when I was in college for psychology. Damn, I brashed over this shit. So hanker sore, it's a finding a person so attractive that you get pissed off with them. Listen to me. Finding somebody so attractive that you get mad at them. Now, how many beautiful motherfuckers out there in internet land? Hello, I'm one. How many of you guys are so goddamn beautiful and motherfuckers hate you for no reason? Sisters, talking to you. When you was in school, you were just developing your ass and your tits. You had your acne done cleared up in the 11th grade, and you looking like a dime piece because you just went through puberty. Mitosis done happened and it done made you right. Girls jumping you, girls fighting you, girls bullying you, all because you look better than them, all because you develop a little bit more. And y'all went to the most lowest vibration there was. Oh, them hoes jealous of me. No, they just was hanker sore, because they knew that you was the shit. And they knew that you was the shit, and they couldn't process that emotion to say, hey, how did you get that way? Let me be your friend. Let me talk to you. Let me understand you. So they got pissed at you. Oh, yeah. We talking today. We finna get through this emotion. We gonna put that bullshit word jealousy out the way, because jealousy is a construct. Jealousy is a construct. It's a fake ass emotion. Because anybody you jealous of, you really have a hanker sore for them. So let me break it down to the slang version of it. We ain't done. This is gonna be so damn good. Y'all gonna learn something from the Baron. See, being a spiritualist is not just about magic and hoopla, toes, ass, and lizard skin, baby. It's an emotional state, because when you doing these spells, or you trying to conjure your demon, or when you trying to beat that demon back, or when you trying to talk to God or your personal self, you want to make sure all your emotions are clear, that you have an understanding. Because when you start meditating properly, you're gonna run through all those emotions. You're gonna run through those 12 chakra points. Why did it say 9? Y'all better get it. Y'all gonna run through all 12 of them chakra points. Not just 9 of them. You're missing 3. That's another day. So when we sitting up here meditating and we running through all these chakra points and we come across that envious one, that jealousy. Oh, and you hate yourself because you feel jealous, so you gonna beat yourself up. And when you done rose to the occasion and you say, God damn, I need to work on me. Here's the trick. I need to work on me a little bit more because I got jealousy in my heart. So you intentionally, mentally block yourself to come back down. And you bring yourself back down to your root chakra, and you have to start all over, building yourself up again. But then you're not just around that one person that you got a hanker sore for. You're around other people with different personalities, different ideologies, different traits, different financial situations. So that hanker sore is going to keep you stagnant. And you're going to constantly drop yourself down because you're trying to be the best version of you that you could be. So you never get past the sacral chakra. Now, a lot of us saying, oh, we so high risen, we all the way up to the 9th chakra. We there. Man, we haven't got past the sacral chakra. We still on number 2. All because of this one bitch that y'all didn't know existed. This word, this definition, and the understanding of it, which is called hanker sore. A lot of trauma in your life has been caused by hanker sore. Hell, you have caused a lot of trauma in other people's life due to hanker sore. How can I just say that so freely? Hanker sore. I'm going to say it like a country person because I'm saying it hanker sore. Not rolling off the tongue properly. Hanker sore. Hanker sore. Now, when I was growing up, I used to think the old people. I'm going to help you. Y'all know I love Southern folk magic. Folk magic is my thing. I don't give a damn what you put it against. Any spiritual system, anything. I don't give a shit. Stay in your lane, I stay in mine. So this Southern folk magic is in my blood, it's in my history, it's in my DNA. But when the old folk used to say, and y'all done heard this on a lot of cowboy western shows, TV shows. Think about when your grandma, your granddaddy used to watch TV shows. And they say, I got a hankering for something. I got a hankering. I got a hankering for some pizza. And they never said it with a smile on their face, right? Think back. I got a hankering for something to eat. I got a hankering for this. Them dumb country hillbillies, was they stating psychology? And we didn't know? I got a hankering to bust you in your head. Now let's add those to what we've learned. Hanker sore. Hanker sore. Sore pain. Sore is pain. A scar that's healing is painful. Sore. Hanker, something I want, something I need. An experience. So when you have a hanker sore for somebody, that means you want to experience somebody because they hurt your feelings. Because their progress, their process, and their method has hurt your goddamn feeling. And then you want to rationalize and think that you're not smart enough to understand the difference between jealousy and hanker sore. So you knock yourself down a peg because you get hard on yourself and you can't grow. Now that you know that this shit is called hanker sore because you find that person physically attractive, you find that person's bank account attractive, you find that person's personality attractive, till it piss you off. And it piss you off because you're not where that person at. You don't know what that person did to get there. Let's take it to the spiritual world. You know I like to give everybody different takes on it because I need you guys to fight this shit. In order for you to be the best of the best and become the best magicians, enlighten people, leaders of the new school, defenders of the old guard, whatever it is that you want to do. I need you guys to understand these emotional attachments to our ancestor energy that's stifling us. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of negative fucking comments on here because a lot of people, I done passed all my chakra levels. I'm enlightened. I can fucking float if I wanted to. I'm an aeronation. Man, half of us ain't even past a second because we didn't understand that we had that what we consider jealousy, and we spent all our years, all our time, we waste so much shit, so much energy on trying to get rid of the dark night of the soul, the work on our shadow fucking side. We spend so much time trying to prep and prepare ourselves to move into glory. And how the hell we gonna do that when we don't know what the obstacle that we need to get over? Y'all not bad people. Y'all not low energy vibrating people. You just don't know how to vibrate. I refuse to believe that you operate not a low vibration, all because you are jealous of somebody else's thing. Remember what I said last time? When it comes to that ego got nothing to do with jealousy. That ego is your ambition. That ego is that fire in you. That ego is your soul. And when a bitch sit up there and tell you, oh, you too egotistical, you're supposed to think and guess what this ego gonna do? Carry me to the next fucking level of my life. I'm going to be egotistical in my spirituality. I'm going to be egotistical in my marriage, my relationship. I'm going to be egotistical about my kid. I'm going to be egotistical about my image. I'm going to be egotistical about my teeth. I'm going to be egotistical about my sex life. I'm going to be egotistical about my finances. Because if you remove all that shit from that, you're nothing. You're garbage. I can step on you. I can walk on you. I can crush you. But when we deal with Ancestor, I want you guys to pick yourself up off the ground out of the mud and stop spending so much time working on this dark soul, this shadow work. Because this right here is what's causing us to believe that we still have shadow work. You've been reading your Bible, Christians. You've been reading your Quran, Muslims. You've been following the Tibetan everything Buddhism. You've been doing everything you can, dealing with the Orishas, I should say, dealing with the ancient gods, dealing with the Norse gods, and you're learning they shit backwards and forwards, left to right, up and there. You learning the mechanics of it, you learning the patakis, you learning the stories, you learning all that shit. You ain't ghosting it. You walking with it. You ain't drinking, you ain't cursing, you ain't screwing. You doing everything you can to enlighten yourself. And then you run against somebody that say, hey, you still got darkness in you. You have more work to do. You ready to be free? I'm finna free you. I'm finna free you. I'm finna free me. I'm finna free your ancestors. And I don't want you guys to talk about this shit ever again. Just know it in your heart. This shit is deal with Ancestor. What you think is a negative emotion is a fake fucking construct used to put you in a spiritual state of deadness, put you in a spiritual state of regurgitating, reversing all the time to get to the point where you need to get. Ain't no such thing as jealousy. Only reason I dislike you is because I like you. Only reason you pissing me off and vexing my soul because there's something I want that you got. Maybe I want your attention. Maybe I want that car you driving. Maybe I just want you to sit up there and speak to me. Because to be acknowledged by you means that I'm somebody. Damn. Am I defeating that shadow work y'all need to do? Stop putting this shit down on the fact that you're jealous and feeling like you got to get that jealousy out your heart. This is another trick of the gurus out there. When they say drop your ego, a trick. I went through it. Hell, I'm a Leo male. What the fuck I'm going to drop my ego for? That's all we fucking got, pride and ego. I drop that shit, I'm dead. I ain't got nothing. But they come at us with these fake ass constructs. And they put that shit in the English dictionary. And they put that shit on TV. And they put it in the movies and say jealousy, 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 jealousy. And that's a fake fucking construct. Why don't you do what the scientists from Germany back in World War One? Why don't you do what they did back in the 1800s and when they was inside of all these goddamn museums and library, when you had go back to the Renaissance when they had to stretch out emotions? How about you go on what the Catholic priests and the shit? They learned this shit. That's why they can sit up there and say, "Give me 3 lashes on my back." You think they 3 lashes on their back because they punishing themselves? You got them 3 lashes on their back because they realize that they have an energy on them that they trying to beat off. And the only way you beat that energy off by creating more energy, more mindset that's sending your energy to that spot where the pain is, and you can override that emotion. And right here, I'm teaching you how to override your jealousy for any and everybody. I'm teaching you how to override it by knowing exactly what it is. It's called Ancestor. And in the South, how we say Ancestor. You right, Oceanic Blue Flame. It get deep, baby. Because that's where our soul is. That's where our spirit at. That's where that core temperature at. That's where that chi is deep inside of us. And it's all around. It's layered with layers of bullshit, love, fake love, cheating, hating, destruction, pain, sorrow, fear, trauma. It's surrounded by all of that shit. And we have to open this blaze up so we can burn through the bullshit that we may be able to get to where we need to go. We can't fight a war. We can't get our culture together. We can't get our people together. We can't like our fellow palm colored people. We can't like the yellow man. We can't like the red man. We can't do shit. And they can't like us. This is the kick to it. This is the goddamn kick. This is the social construct, this fake ass social construct that's killing us from connecting. Remember, I did one that I say we need to connect. We can't connect it. We can't form connections. I did that one, 3 Mondays ago? Go look it up. This is why. Because we sit up there and think we jealous of somebody when we just got a Ancestor for them. Meaning that we like what they got, what they do, what they're about. But guess what? We can't admit it. Oh, admitting it means you're not a man. Admit it meaning that you represent that you have lack. Come on now. In everything I'm saying is all what they say you need to work with when you work on dark, when you work on your shadow side, the idea of lack. Admitting that the Ancestor exists in your subconscious mind, because it's deep, baby. It's deep down there in the subconscious mind. As much as I can't stand Abraham Lincoln motherfucking ass, he said something, and I use this in my thought process. There's something about that man that I don't like, so I must get to know him. He said it. He knew how to overcome the fake construct of jealousy, and he turned it into a Ancestor. He was angry at the person, and he didn't know why. So he said, I got to get to know the person. I got to get in that person's atmosphere. I got to see what it is that I don't like, why I got this feeling towards that person, and you find out you like them. How many times you done seen two racist fucking people, both opposite of the scale, a white supremacist neo-Nazi and a superpowered Black Panther Party person, whatever you want to call the extreme black gangs, left, with the extreme hateful ass white gangs. And they get locked in a room together. They don't even fight each other. Nobody pulling out blades, nobody pulling out swords. They sit up there and they have a logical conversation. They say their ideologies about each other, and they find out 100% that they the same people, that they the same energy, that they the same God, they had the same fears, desires, hopes, and dreams. But they were sitting up there jealous of each other for all these years because they had a Ancestor for a bitch. Because they look at the black man, oh, they got big dicks, muscles, and shit, and they can dance and move, and they're very athletic. I hate them. Let's put them in the field of work. We look at the white man and we'll sit up there and say, well, they're so intelligent. They're so poised. They have so much money. They speak better than us. They look better than us. Hell, they can take our women when they want to. And we have a hanker-sore for them. Because we envy that shit. They envy us. So I would like to now, if you guys are part of the tribe and y'all work with me, let's get rid of the word jealousy and let's call it what it is. Envy. I envy you. And I'm going to help you with hanker-sore, how envy rolls in the hanker-sore so you can understand this emotion. Because we got to free our ancestors. Remember, I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. Now, let me explain that before I get into envy and hanker. When I say I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day, I'm talking about you and I'm talking about me. If we are God, we are gods, goddesses, however you want to call yourself. We're not whole. We think we're whole. We're in pieces. I made that statement for a reason. And I own it, by the way. Patent owned. Bought. That's mine. Don't you put it on some shit, I'm suing you. I'd rather have a whole ancestor than a piece of a God any day. Because when my ancestors, aka / emotional stability, my emotional system is intact and whole, I can believe what I need to believe. But if I work on my own understanding without having them fixed or understanding where they came from, I'm still going to be a fractured man, a fractured entity, a piece of a God. I'm not going to be whole. So let's say we're going to talk about it. I'd like to hear that. Now let's get into envy. If we sit up there and say we jealous is such a low vibrating term, isn't it? Oh, you just jealous of me. He just jealous of you. It's not about being fucking jealous. That's petty. Jealousy is a fake word. You shouldn't even use it no more. Now, I can say, that person just envy you. Don't that sound so much better? Don't that make you feel so much better about yourself versus saying they jealous of you? Versus that person just envious of you. When you say that versus jealousy, the word envious goes to your subconscious mind and say, then I must be doing something right. But if you take it upon yourself to say, oh, that person just jealous of you, first thing we say, well, I ain't got nothing for the bitch to be jealous about. You see how you knock yourself down, people? I studied this shit. I studied psychology, and I want you to get it. That person just jealous of you. First thing we say, because we've been taught to suppress our ego, it all run together. Psychology 101. Spirituality 102. She jealous of you. He jealous of you. And the first thing we say, well, I don't know why the bitch jealous of me. I'm struggling just like him. I'm working just like her. I'm making it hard like it. I got to sit up there and work and get kids and take care of this. They don't know my struggle. You're in a negative state of mind. But if a person say, man, that person sure is envious of you, you think like, what I got for the person to be envious of? I got a nice house. I got a nice car. I got old flyer chick by me. My nigga got it going on. You get the smile, and then you raise that vibration. So now that we done went to the real deal, the word envious, because we were replacing jealousy with envious. Now, what if a person walk up to you and say, I have a hanker-sore for your ass? That's going to turn into a comedy session. Your soul going to smile because now you know what hanker-sore means. I got a hanker-sore for you, goddammit. What it is about you that just got me mad? I can't stand to look at you. You're saying it with a smile and you're in the person's face, then you don't feel no hostility towards that word, hanker-sore. Because secret you, the mind, your subconscious, secretly you like the person. You just don't understand what it is about the person you like and is making you mad. So that hanker-sore take the person out of it and it takes the energy all in. I hope I'm teaching you guys the right damn way, man. I hope y'all understanding this. Because some of y'all gonna go into work and tell your boss, bitch, you just got a hanker so for me. Some of you guys gonna get on your black platforms and your white platforms and sit up there and say, oh, it's just a hanker sore for me. They got a hanker sore for the white man. They got a hanker sore for the yellow man, the Indian man, the black man. And y'all gonna use this. And y'all gonna use it improperly. I walk up to you and say, God damn, I got a hanker so for your ass. Remember, the word, let's break it down. The word hanker is wanting. Sore means agonizing. I'm wanting to understand what is agonizing me about you. That don't mean I don't like you. That means I want to be your friend. I want to get to know you. I want to understand. Maybe you can help me. But if you think that you jealous of anybody, you out your goddamn mind. God made you, self-made you, universe, whatever you want to call it, him, her, they. Made you the way you are. What the fuck you got to be jealous about? There's some shit I could never imagine to do that you guys are doing. There's some shit I couldn't imagine to go through that you guys are going through, that you guys have went through, that I wouldn't fucking put myself in it because that shit was unique unto you. So when a motherfucker survived hell, survived wars, survived poverty, survived trauma, survived sexual assault, survived abuse, when you done survived all that shit, and I see you as a strong individual, I see you as a very, very strong person, and you telling me your story, how you survived, and I sit up there and say, who this bitch think they is? They done survive all that shit. I'm still going through it. I had trauma. Why can't I get over it? That don't mean you jealous of that person. You may be a little envious of that person, positive. And now you got a hanker so for that person because you like that person's story. You like that person's achievement. You like that person's will to survive and the ability to get out of that shit till it make you mad because you ain't did it. So ask the person what steps you took. How many times you had to go to counseling? How many times you fell on your knees and prayed to your God? If I do what you did, can it help me in that situation? And we break all the negative bonds that separating us. Because at the end of the day, we going to need you. I'm going to need you. You going to need me. But they'll bring that fake ass word jealousy up there and force you to work on yourself or force you to accept the simple fact that that person is better than you because you know you jealous because you didn't know the word was fake. You didn't know you was envious, positive, hanker sore, comedial. But they'll throw that low vibration word at you as jealousy and you take that shit unto yourself. So, I got to give you, I break it down into a couple more segments, a couple more analogies. I'm finna talk to the couples. Couples. How many of you guys jealous of your mate? Notice the low vibration I just gave. How many of you jealous of your mate? You sit up there and you find this person, you look at her, she got an ass on her, tits on her, she bad. Bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she can be. Woo! You find that brother that you like, got everything you want. Pipe, abs, money, everything. You think it not robbery to get with this person. And then when you get with this person, you see that person is a social butterfly. Or you see that person can talk to people. You see that person get likes on their Instagram. You see that person can just sit up there and when they walk in a room and light up, everybody gravitate to that person. Or you got you got something everybody want. That smoking hot chick, that smoking hot brother. And next thing you know, motherfuckers eyeballing your people, you jealous. Then you say, hey, you shouldn't wear that. Put on a cardigan. You shouldn't dress like that. You shouldn't clap your ass like that. You shouldn't smile so much. You shouldn't do this. Now you're saying all this negative shit, what they shouldn't do, constantly putting that person in a low vibration. I was guilty of it. Putting that person in a low vibration, making that person feel less than, and you accepting the fact that you jealous. And they say, oh, you're insecure, you're jealous. I'm not jealous. So what the fuck is it? So since you want to accept the jealousy fact that that's a low vibration, I'm envious of you, wife. I'm envious of you, husband. I'm envious of you, partner. I'm envious that the world just stopped when you walk in the room. I'm envious of your smile. That's a plus. Now change it to the comedian. I got a hanker so for the way your ass shaped. I got a hanker so for the way your ass shaped, girl. What you mean you got a hanker so for the way my ass shaped? Yeah, I got a hanker so for it. Meaning I'm pissed off that it's so attractive. your mate go, your girl gonna laugh, brothers. Your girl gonna be like, bitch, keep flirting with me. See how beautiful that word come out? And now that you understand it, keep flirting with me, you're gonna get you some. You can touch his hands. You walk up to your man. I got a hanker so for that print in them goddamn gray sweatpants, boy. Fuck you mean, what's a hanker so? Bitch, I'm annoyed with just looking at it. Next thing you know, we'll get that bitch then. A fun time. I'm envious of how women look at your six pack, your shoulders, your beard, your hair. You boost that energy up. Well, I can't help it. I'm a good looking motherfucker. Shit, you chose me. You deal with that shit. You see how I go? But then if you let a bitch sit up there and say, you jealous of me. Now y'all fighting. Now you got a gender war. Husband and wife fighting in the house. Oh, you jealous because I make more money than you. I'm jealous because you make more money than me. I'm jealous because the kid like you more. I'm envious and I got a hanker so. Those two things will make your relationship work. If I'm wrong, test it. You've been fighting with your mate. You go home and you tell him or her what hanker so means. Describe it best way you can in the short version. And then compliment something on their anatomy. You gotta smile. You gotta smile. You might end up screwing. Be careful. Because I'm breaking all the shadow work down. I'm getting rid of all this negative shit that we constantly stack inside us so we can get past that number 2, that sacral chakra. I got a hanker so for abs. I'm getting them bitches. You damn right, Ella. I look at everybody built son of a bitch on the internet, men and women, and they be having them abs and shit in the skin, the stomach sink in, and they had the oblique and whatever the fuck that muscle. I don't know the words of them fucking muscles. I just want them. And I be like, I can't say, man, I'm jealous. I don't even say I'm envious. Bitch, I got a hanker so. He got it. I need it. I want it. I'm gonna do the right thing and stop eating all these calories and shit. I'm gonna exercise, walk 2 or 3 times a day. And it makes us better. People, y'all understanding what I'm saying? Yes, Ola BC Riggs. That's right. Do y'all understand what this is right now? Y'all follow me? Am I being too psychological and y'all need me to come back spiritual? I'm going to look at some of the comments. Thank you, Black Witch. Thank you, Royal Blue. Y'all doing it up. People, we got to learn to beat the energies that these fake ass social constructs. There you go. See, and let me help you guys understand something. For those of us that was raised with the Christian Bible, there was no logic in it. There was no psychology in it. There was only emotion. And that bitch was brimming with fear, hope. Two things in the Bible: fear and hope. And with fear and hope, they controlled you with fear, and with hope, they controlled you with hope. Those are the two main things that that basic instruction before leaving Earth stood for. Good story, damn good read, ripping good analogies in that bitch. But where was the psychology of it all? What was the psychology when Moses was sold to Pharaoh? I'm going to break the Bible down to you. I want you guys to understand Ancestor in its purity, in its purest form. And for the religious fanatics, the heavy spiritualists that can't put psychology, that can't mix psychology with their spiritualism, you're doing a half-ass job. As above, so below. As within, so without. So when Moses, let me say his correct name, because I hate that Moses. When Mojah was brothers sold him to Pharaoh as a slave. I think that was Moses. One or two. Goddamn it, I ain't too keen on it. Y'all correct me in the comments right here. Was it Moses that got sold to Pharaoh that became his head man that interpreting dreams and shit? Was it Moses? Who was that? Because I want to make sure I get Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. There you go. Y'all all right with me now? Y'all help me out. Joseph. Now, when Josiah brothers sold him to Pharaoh, it was because his mama liked him. They knew he was going to grow up to be something. They realized that they couldn't take advantage of him. So they saw him, they had that low vibration energy of jealousy for him. And when they sold him out of jealousy to get him away so they could get their mother and father's love or to get the sympathy, I tried, and all that shit, that whatever story they pondered and told to the parent, they sold old Joseph. Joseph grew up to be something. Now, when they were struggling, old Joseph said, I need y'all to give my family rations, titles, and a place in the palace, because I earned the right. He didn't have anything, because he realized that they envied him as a child. He had studied with the priests of Egypt, Cairo. He had went to the schools and learned how to control his emotions. So he had no anger against his brothers. He understood they envied him. He understood they had a Ancestor for him. So now he can't be mad at them, because now he realized they were operating in a lower energy than he was. So he had the sense to forgive, and he still elevated. And you know what that did for them after they done him so dirty? That turned them into better people. That made them appreciate his brother. They made them want to be good humans again. He didn't say keep that shit on your chest. He didn't say I hate you, I don't fuck with you. I understood why you did it. I didn't like it, bitch. Don't get it twisted now. I understand. You was envious of how mama was treating me. You were envious because I got more food than you. And the older brother's supposed to get everything and the younger brother's supposed to get nothing. That's how it was back in the day. So you did this dirt to me. But because I was educated properly how to control my emotions, and I understood and I was educated by the priests, they were great priests back in the day. The psychology of it all, I can't hate you. And I can't let you stay in that energy and say you were jealous of me. So I have to get rid of that fake ass social construct and say you envied me. And by you envying me, you had a Ancestor for me. And that Ancestor allowed you to dislike me, allowed you to put me in a situation that I didn't understand. Because you liked what I had to offer, what you saw in me, you liked it, you wanted it for yourself, but you realized you couldn't get it at the time until. Now that's all the way back in the Bible they was doing that type of shit. The preacher ain't gonna tell you that. I'm pretty sure some preacher gonna hear this and use it as a sermon. Let's heal the masses, baby. As spiritualists, go to toe stepping. They go to toe stepping. I welcome the negative comments from all cults, sects. Come on. Let me know you're listening to me. As spiritualists, we'll see another spiritualist on the internet. We'll see another tarot reader. We'll see another pentagram reader. We'll see another fucking person, educator, explaining what they feel in their soul, sharing their gift and their knowledge with the world. And we'll sit up there and say, I can't stand that person. That motherfucker ain't initiated. That motherfucker ain't take the steps I took. That bitch ain't been through what I've been through. That person ain't did what I did. That person can't do what I do. That person cheating. He's a fraud. She's a fraud. They's a fake. I hate them. I can't stand them. You shouldn't fuck with them either. This, that, and another. And you'll sit up there and you'll build yourself on that level of jealousy. And you'll sit up there and you'll rationalize that shit of jealousy. And you'll build on top of jealousy and say, because I'm doing the right thing. Because my way is the right way. That person ain't do it like I did it, so he can't be right. She can't be right. I don't like how they talk to people. You'll find anything. And you will tell yourself, as enlightened as your ass is, you would tell yourself, it's a form of jealousy. And I got to get that jealousy out my heart. It's not a form of jealousy. Don't do yourself like that. You're a spiritualist for a reason. You done overcame jealousy. You overcome jealousy just by sitting up there telling yourself that you can be better. So all the mad ass spiritualists out there that's mad at me, I'm helping you. You ain't jealous of me. You done overcame that. You're envious. Meaning it's, you see something I'm doing right and it's working. So get to know me. Get to know that other spiritualist. Get to know it. Let us get to know you. Talk, conversate. Let's come together. Maybe I'm missing information. Maybe you're missing information. Maybe I got what it takes to get you to your ascension. Maybe you got what I need to get me to my ascension. So I'm not going to sit up there and let you hurt yourself and let you not get past your second chakra by stating you're jealous and packing on any anger issues, any instability or any fucked up emotion that's going to keep you down to that level. You can never be jealous of another person. I could never be jealous of you. You can never be jealous of me. You can hate my fucking guts, but it ain't going to be out of jealousy. It's going to be out of the simple fact I did something to you. And 90% of us don't do nothing to nobody on the internet, but we still get trolls and negative comments. So that person ain't jealous of you. That person just have a hanker sore for you. Hello. So all the dislikes and negative comments you get, that's a hanker sore. They like you. They find what you do so attractive so much till it pisses them off. And it's pissing them off because they too afraid to sit up there and say, hey man, what you got going on is good. Hey sister, what you doing is amazing. How you make it look good, God damn it, I love it. Can I get to know you? Can I see where you come from? Where you smack them cards on the table like you playing spades. Woo! How you talk to the spirit like that? What goes on in your mind? Nobody want to ask questions. They just want to sit up there and say, you're a piece of shit. Because you ain't do it the way I do it. And you think it's jealousy. And then you authenticate that jealousy by finding something you don't like about that person visually. I don't like his beard. I don't like her motherfucking teeth. I don't like her lips. I don't like her titties. I don't like the way she smile. I don't like the way she look up sideways. I don't like the way because she act like a little child. I don't like the way because that motherfucker want to curse you right every 5 minutes. You compound the shit. And now it's no longer jealousy because you can't be jealous. That's a fake social construct, spiritualist. But you can admit to yourself that I envy that person for being able to do what they do. I envy the preacher for being able to get on that pulpit and talk to thousands and thousands of people and be judged. I envy the politicians for putting themselves in a situation, even if they have a fucked up situation going on, to putting themselves so they can be aired out. I envy the simple fact that my motherfucking lady have to put up with my shit. I envy the simple fact that my friends are going through what they're going through and they surviving. I'm not jealous of them. I'm not mad at them. I'm envious, meaning that that's an admiration for that situation. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I couldn't possibly hope to try to do it. But I know somebody that did overcome trauma, pain, sorrow, suicide attempts, sexual assaults. Envious, not jealousy when they tell their story. So now that we got that jealousy is fake and we're never going to use that word to describe anybody, let alone our own emotion, because we ain't putting that negative shit in our soul. Spiritualists, if you can and you hear my voice and you're thinking not robbery, tell your clients, get rid of jealousy. Because ain't none of y'all jealous of me, because I can't be jealous of you. I could be envious, and envy is not jealousy. But what they tell you, envy was a green-eyed monster, right? Envy caused somebody to kill each other. That's bullshit. Jealousy caused it. Because jealousy put you in that low vibration. Envy made you go into yourself and look at the simple fact like, damn, why they got it and I ain't got it. Jealousy, the social construct, the negative vibration, if you let it go down, will put you in the spot to go and rob somebody, hurt somebody, unalive somebody. But if you take it up to that comedic level, man, that's a hanker. I got a hanker so for that motherfucker's fortune. I got a hanker so for his Porsche, her Porsche. I got a hanker so for the type of man she got. I got a hanker so for the type of woman. Now it's like I'm pissed off because I find you so attractive. I'm pissed off because I find your situation so appealing. I'm pissed off because I just enjoy being around you. How can you have jealousy? Am I making sense? Are we hurting ourselves when we don't retaliate because we can't stop people from liking us or having their feelings about us? Why should you retaliate? Retaliation is the worst goddamn form of jealousy. If a person haven't physically put their hands on you, or a person haven't came and destroyed your life, and these are just physical, verbal emotions that's being spoken about you, why do you need to retaliate? If they ain't costing you money, your livelihood, your family, man, let that shit go. Oh, the Baron got some big ass motherfucking lips. Now, if you come up that bitch and you block me every 5 minutes, you report me all over the internet and shit, and you fucking with my money, bitch, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna retaliate. Because now you're being in your negative zone. Now you letting that fake ass social construct of jealousy cause you to hurt me. And now that's your soul is in fucking tangle with my soul. And bitch, I'm gonna win because you shot first. But if a motherfucker just hating you secretly, ain't no need in retaliating. Even if they say some negative shit to you, ain't no need in retaliating. That's low level energy. Just realize that they envy you. Realize that they got a hanker sore for you. How about you dig into that hanker sore and say, hey man, a lot of negative comments at me. Would you like to talk about this shit, debate, meet with me? Let's see if we can come to some agreement. And if we still can't, I can appreciate the fact that you did it. You just diffused that person. Let alone make that person look shitty. Now that person got to go in themselves and really realize that now they operating out of that fake social construct called jealousy, and now they gotta stay in that shit until they get over it. They gotta put themselves there. I'm a firm believer in this, people. Ain't nobody jealous of nobody. You not jealous of me, I'm not jealous of you. Nobody is jealous of nobody. That is a fake social construct in the fucking mind in the minds of us because we've been taught to drop our egos. If you got it, I damn sure can get it. People say, hey, your favorite superhero is the Green Lantern. Why? And I'm telling you, I love the Green Lantern. I got several Green Lantern rings, Green Lantern watches. Fucking love the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern represent willpower, people. The Green Lantern represent the portal. St. John the Baptist, St. John the Evangelist. And in the middle of that, the person who they're corresponding with is the portal. This is your mind, the sun, the head, the black dot. So you got a talking point, evangelist, and then you got a baptism. This is trial. So talking and trial. In the middle, you got these two pillars doing that. That takes all the willpower in the world to fight through all of that indoctrination, to fight through everything that's in your mind, to realize that you are God, that you need to be whole, that you need to go through that portal. I love the Green Lantern because that's what they do every day. Without their will, they can't do it. Green Lantern say, the Green Lantern weakness, if I can't see it, I can't imagine it. Because that's all we are as Green Lanterns, is our imagination. So if I can't see you in a successful light, I can't imagine being there. But if I'm jealous of you because I see you in a successful light and your success is causing me to be jealous, I'm going to look at all the negative shit about you, all the negative shit about your achievement, and I'm going to let that permeate in my mind, and I'm not going to be able to do a goddamn thing about it because I don't want to go through that negative trial period, baptism, to get the way you come from. I'm teaching you, this is psychology, man. I'm teaching you some shit. Now, if I envy you, positive, I want what you got. I want to know how you got it. Train me, teach me. But if I'd have got a hanker-sore for what you have gone through and what you got, I'm happy for you, but I'm mad because I ain't there yet. Notice the key word, I'm happy for you. Did I explain it properly, people? How y'all like this morning Ancestor talk? Let me read this. Anika Nola. So this is the reason why all the spiritual harm has been done to me because of their hanker-sore syndrome. First I cried, but now my blood is boiling. Ooh, Anika, now you're talking. Your blood should be boiling whenever you realize a bitch had a hanker-sore for you. Because the only thing they had to do was just ask you. Only thing they had to do was ask how you got there. And you would have gladly told them. Motherfucking chicks go out there and get a 27-inch piece hairdo hanging down to their goddamn back, to the bottom of their ass. Motherfucker hate that they done spent $800 for it. Why she did that? That's a waste of money. That lady wanted to look motherfucking good. Bitch, you look good with the hair. And then you go get the same hair and you get mad at her for having the shit first. I wore it better. You envy that person, so you went in, you did what you did to get like that person. Congratulate. You wore that shit so right, I wore it. Hold on. There's more. What you think advertising is? What you think models are? When a brother put on a fitted motherfucking shit, he got that big tape and tailored right. He got the right hat, the right shirt, the right watch, everything looking good. The color scheme popping, boom. Man like me will see that shit and be like, man, I'm so envious that suit look good on that brother. Let me go lose a little bit of this motherfucking gut so I can at least get halfway the way he at. If not, I'd do his ass. It builds character. I got a hanker-sore for that person. That person just so fucking attractive. That person just doing that shit so well, wearing they clothes so well, got the best woman on his arm, got the best bank account, best car. I got a hanker so for it. I can appreciate it because I recognize that person's beauty. I recognize that person's gain to the world. I recognize that person's struggle to get what he got to get. How he got it, I don't give a fuck. But I recognize that that person got it. I can be mad that I ain't got it. Hell, I can be mad at him for having it and I ain't got it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to strive to get it. And that's what make us love each other, people. Because we need energy like that to build character. So Ancestor just needs to be understood. Again, you can never be jealous of me. I can never be jealous of you. We can never be jealous of anybody. That's a fake social construct to keep us in our lower two chakras. Because we're going to constantly work on ourselves. We're going to constantly try to be better, and we're going to go to sleep at night hating ourselves for not having what another person has because we done bought into the fake social construct of jealousy. When we can say what it is envy. And we can turn it into a laughing matter and say it's Ancestor. I want it, and it's annoying me that I ain't got it. So I'm going to get it. All right. That's right. Spiritual before biblical. Problem solved. Got it. We're done. All my people out there. Are you jealous of me? Are you all jealous of me? I need to say a big ass no. Do you think I'm jealous of you? No. Do I envy what you got? Fuck yeah. I envy you got $1 billion. I envy you own your house. I'm envious of that shit. I'm petty. I'm envious of it. Do that mean I'm gonna dislike you? No. I got a Ancestor for your ass. I love the fact that you got it and that you're doing right. You got the looks, you got the ass, you got the tits, you got the dick. I'm envious of it. I got a Ancestor of it. Now I want it. Now I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get it. I'm not gonna hurt your progress and you getting you. But I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to get there. I'll be there one day. But if I say I'm fucking jealous of you, I ain't got no plan to get there. I'm just walking around in my feelings. And that's a fake fucking social construct. I said it. I said it. Any psychologist can debate me on this shit. Because I study my psychology books. Because the problem ain't people. The problem ain't our spirituality. The problem is the simple psychologically fucked in the thinking that our spirituality can't be achieved to the psychological fucking of trauma. Not telling us what these words truly mean. The word play. Ain't one thing I'm jealous of a motherfucker for. Ain't one damn thing. Your money, your lady, your car, your ping. That's all you. Somebody think I'm great too. I can't be jealous of you. To my spiritualists out there, again, I don't think y'all hate nobody. I don't think you hate anybody's spirituality. I don't think you guys can possibly have that in you. I don't think y'all got it in you. Nobody just told you all the truth. We all been in this fake social construct of jealousy. How you gonna call yourself a spiritualist? How you gonna call yourself enlightened when you're going to accept the simple fact that you're jealous. I could never be jealous of you. You can never be jealous of me, because you can appreciate the simple fact of what I'm doing. I can appreciate the simple fact of what you're doing, the steps you took to get to where you at. I can appreciate it. Even if I don't agree with it, God damn it, you did it. And you achieved, and you came out on the other end as something greater than what you were. That's respect. So respect us the same way. So respect the different spiritualists, the different ways they do their spirit. Respect it. And if you can't stand it, and you got a hanker so for them, that they thriving in their version of spirituality versus yours, do what you got to do, man, to understand it. It's a beautiful thing. Here I am trying to heal the world. I know one motherfucker was on the cross. I ain't that brave. Y'all ain't gonna put me up there. I ain't gonna give it all to y'all and I'm gonna be on the cross. No way, baby. That motherfucker gave it all and he on the cross and he's still up there and we still doing what the fuck we doing. And nobody even understand what that means. God knows I can't break down that Bible like that. I get in trouble. The id, the ego, and the super ego. But yet they'll tell you, worship Christ, be like Christ, but don't tell you to understand, they don't tell you the understanding of what Christ is. When Christ, and I'll just give you a brief, look it up if you can find it. When Christ was on that cross, he had two other people. He had a liar and a thief beside him. The liar, everything negative that's going to be said in the social construct, that's the subconscious mind, everything. You had the thief. This was ambition. This is ambition. I'm going to get what I got to get, take what I got to take out of life. It wasn't a real thief. And then you had the Christ consciousness when it was elevated to your godhood. So let's break it down to the famous symbol I keep telling y'all about that I love so much, the Green Lantern. You got St. John the Evangelist. That would be the liar. Everybody like liars are negative. No, that's just what's inside your mind. You got the talking point. And then you got the Baptist. So the evangelist and the Baptist. In the center is you, the black dot, sun god, you. And you have to go through a lot to get to that crystalline state. But the one thing that they not telling you is the simple fact that jealousy will keep you low. Because a bitch couldn't even be jealous. The simple fact they could be jealous of the Christ God. But jealousy got him put up there. But then when he got put up there, they rationalized everything he did and turned him into a goddamn pariah. And say he deserved to be up there because he did this. He deserved to be up there because he did that. They operated in a low vibration energy. But then, after he say, hey, let's bless them all. I'm going to do this sacrifice for you. Now it became envious. It became envy. I envy a man who can give it all for everybody. I envy him. Now it goes the Ancestor media part of it. I'm pissed the fuck off that that person did it. Now I can do it too. I can give up all this sin, this bullshit. I can stop thinking about this and acting like this in order to get to that point. So now we're trying to be like the Christ God, the chrysalis. And we can't do it because of jealousy is keeping us low. Now that's some educational shit. I know it didn't go good. I know it. I'll let y'all, I'll get y'all off this bitch. Y'all go and eat your oatmeal and drink your Powerade, man. I'll get off this bitch, you know. I'm just letting y'all know. I recently read Jesus and the Essence by Dolores Cannon. The church done took away all the good stuff and turned guilt into a virtue. Talk to him. Talk to me. Again, when you're jealous, you feel guilt for it, so you can't raise past that sacral chakra. Y'all listening? Somebody talking, baby. Hey. Whoa. Goddamn. If my dreads was even longer, I'd throw them bitches back like Lil Wayne before his got ugly. I tell y'all, I'll be throwing my shit around, happy, 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 go lucky right now. Everybody. Oh, Seraphine Speaks, thank you. This resonates and helps in ways I can't express. You know, I thank you all for the donations. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. I appreciate it. Everybody, how y'all feeling about this right here? Is this okay? Do y'all like more talks like this? Chastine, sister, what's going on? Y'all like these type of talks? Are we healing the ancestor energy? Are we gonna make our ancestors whole? Are we gonna build up everything that they went through? Are we gonna thunder back that energy and tell them to get it together? That I got you because y'all live inside of me, and I want to be a whole God, not a piece. Because I want to accept myself for who I am. Am I helping y'all understand this? Showing y'all these hidden psychological energies that's out there, that's permeating in our soul. I'm going to heal us, and we going to heal together. When you cry, I cry, we cry together. I'm telling you, man, this is where it's at. And can't nobody take this away. Once you understand this, can't nobody take it away from you. You can understand that you never operated in a low energy vibration. That was a fake fucking social construct they did to get us to purchase books, to buy anything, to get us to follow a line like sheep. Neither one of us ever operated in no fucking jealousy. It was a fake social construct. And now that you know how to get out of that fake social construct by just admitting that you got envy for somebody and then turn it into a comedial thing and say it's a hanker soul, shit, I feel good. I feel good knowing you got a hanker soul for me. It ain't that you didn't like me because I did something to you. And I'm so glad that y'all not jealous of me. You guys should be thunder that ain't nobody jealous of you. You're too beautiful. You're too gorgeous. You know, they overcame too much in your fucking life for a motherfucker to sit up there and be jealous of you. And for you to believe in your heart of hearts that a person can be jealous of you. Nobody know how many times you laid in that ground and got covered up. I'm talking to the spiritualists here. Nobody know how many times you had to sit on the floor, eat out that plate. How can I hate you for doing that? How can I be jealous of you? Nobody know how many times you done got killed, you done been on life support, and you done been in a coma and came back. Nobody know how many times you done got shot and survived. Nobody know how many times you done had to start your life over. Nobody know how many times you done stared down the barrel of a fucking gun, wanted to swallow pills. Nobody know how many times you did that. So why would you think they jealous of you, or why would you even imagine being jealous of somebody else? The point of the matter is they got a hanker so for your grace and your glory and the way you done built yourself up. And having a hanker sore, you got to look at that shit and laugh about it, because they don't know that it's an envious thing, and they need to sit up there and try to be like you, emulate you, or either figure out how the fuck you survive so I can take for what you did and put it into my arsenal. And once I get what you got and it helped me survive, god damn it, I'm gonna give it to my offspring. I'm gonna give it to my son. I'm gonna give it to my lady. I'm gonna give it to my grandma. I'm gonna give it to my whole goddamn family, my whole tribe, my whole culture. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing you a song. I'm going to praise your name. I wouldn't have got here if I wouldn't have understood what this person went through. Now your ancestors healed. Now you healed. Now you glorified. Your ancestors glorified. Now my ancestors and my future offspring can alleviate that issue, and they could go on and be super fucking great and save the world like we supposed to do. Mend our culture, mend our bridges, mend our relationship with our women, mend our relationship with our men, mend our relationships with our partners, our children. That's all, folks. Everybody, I do appreciate you guys tuning in for this Monday morning prayer. I was excited about this one. I didn't do too many jokes in this motherfucker because I understood a lot of people. It would step on a lot of people's toes, but I do truly appreciate you all for dealing with me with these Monday morning ancestor prayers. Because this is what we need. This is what's not being given to us. And I know it get mundane me saying like, share, and subscribe. But if you really believe that people need healing and need to understand this, share these things, man. Type, if you don't want your family and friends to know that you got it, that you subscribe to the channel, create a fake page, subscribe to the bitch, and share it from that. Share it because people need to hear it. You need to help relieve the people in your family, your grandma, your mama with these negative energies on their ass, your daughter, your sisters, your son with these negative energy on their ass. Share it with a coworker through an anonymous email to help them get through their shit, because they might not ever heard it, and it may rationalize and click in their mind, and they may start treating you better at work. Share it with your mate. Create a fake page and shoot it to their ass. Share it with your person. They may not understand what they're going through, and they realize, I've been giving my old lady pure D motherfucking hell all because I can't admit that I'm envious, and I got a hanker so for what she got going on. They laugh about it, and then they're gonna use the joking psychology portion of it to make y'all like each other. Now you got a great relationship. Now you ain't got to tip around the corner to eat breakfast at Tiffany's. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Can y'all get one more joke? All right. Here we go. What's a joke, man? What's a joke? This is an old joke. This is an old joke. Don't judge me now. This is old racist. I don't know if it's gonna be racist, but it's an old Southern joke. A bird and a turtle. The bird flying down a dirt road. The turtle walking down a dirt road. They both they're going to the pig slop yard to get something to eat. The turtle heard about it from a crow, and the crow said, "Hey man, it's a whole bunch of slop out there, and them pigs ain't gonna get to it till 6 in the afternoon when the sun goes down." The turtle looked and he said, "Well, given the way I walk and the way I move, I guess I'm about 3 hours away. I can get there. I get there right around by 4. I eat my fill, and then I, be able to get out there before the pigs come and try to eat me. Yeah, it's a free for all. Got corn, they got cabbage, they got all the shit in there. It's good." The crow say, "Man, I done took back some to the nest and we eating." The bird see the turtle walking up the road. The bird laughing at the turtle. Let me get it. Bitch, my whole family can eat this shit before the turtle get here. We gonna start this bitch out. Bitch shouldn't be too slow. So the birds call all their friends and they go flock. Listen to the word. They go flock to the pig pen. And the bird 30, 40, 50 times just eating up all the motherfucking pig slop. Turtle still making his way. So by the time the turtle get to the pig slop, the bird done digested they shit. They done ate. So the bird was like, "That turtle still ain't made it. Let's go get some more, because it's still a little bit in that left. Let's go get some more so the turtle can't have none. And he just would have made the trip." He. So the bird say, "Before we go, let's shit on the turtle." So 30, 50 birds shit on the turtle. Turtle shell covered in shit. Poop, piss, throw up, whatever they did to him. They fucked him over. Turtle finally make it to the pig slop. Turtle dip his head in there and start eating the pig slop. But guess what? It's 6 o'clock. The pigs done came out to eat. So the turtle eat. The birds sitting around saying, shit, why the pigs ain't killing the turtle? We set him up to fail. Pig stood back, let the turtle finish doing what he doing. Turtle got back and walked off, started walking back up the road. The bird said, well, shit, these pigs are pretty docile. Let me swing down there and get some more. Shit, I know I'm full, but I'm finna eat. So when the birds all swooped down at 30, 40, 50 on, they thought the pigs was cool. The pigs start eating the birds. And the pigs say, bitch, we left the food out there for you to fucking eat so you can get fat because we know y'all greedy. So now that y'all fat and y'all can't fly so fast and go nowhere, we finna eat y'all because we didn't like the slop anyway. That's an old joke. It's a racial condensation to it, but I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to get canceled. But that's a police joke, by the way, y'all. That's an old racial. Fuck it, I'll give you the punchline. So the pigs represent the police. The bird represents snitches, stool pigeons. You get it? So the flock of stool pigeons, the police cannibalized and ate their ass up. While the turtle, the real hard nigga, you get it? Went on by the business because they don't want to fuck with the real hard nigga. People, moral of the story, my granddaddy say, be hard as fuck. Even if you get shitted on, be that turtle. Be hard as fuck. Less likely the pigs will fuck with you, and they'll fuck with the bitches that snitching and talking. Message. That's how I grew up. Them are old jokes. Y'all gotta get it. It's a southern thing. Moral of the story. More ass you show, the less a bitch gonna fuck with you. Y'all gonna get it. It'll come to you. Y'all gonna get it. It's a life joke. Everybody, I do appreciate. You got it. Okay. You got it. All right. You ever notice how in your neighborhood the police don't fuck with the real severe hard niggas? The one that ain't never said nothing? Bitch, don't answer questions. Don't talk to me what? They look at a hard nigga that they know done been to prison, they'll walk past him and go fuck with the people that, y'all mistreating me. They hurting me. They'll go fuck with them all day, beat them up, throw them on the car. But a real nigga, scars on his face, tattoo, nigga that been shitted on, hurt, police sit up there and like, you alright? Bitch, why you talking? Yeah, you good. They'll walk past that bitch and go fuck with the weak. And they'll feed the bird all kind of crack, all kind of incentives. They'll give them all kind of government assistance, all that shit. And when they fat and happy, they'll come in your neighborhood and destroy you and cannibalize you. That's political. That's how I grew up. That's how my grandma and granddaddy taught me through joking manners like that. But it's real life situation. Now, none of y'all probably ever heard that analogy. But your ass heard it today. Be ruthless, be hard, less likely they'll fuck with you. That's anybody. The pigs will eat who they want to eat, fuck with who they want to fuck with, set up who they want to set up. Just be hard, be quiet, move slow, move meticulous. You'll get there. When you get there, the pig's gonna back off your ass. Baron's Fable, you know it. Hi, my purple heart. Everybody, I'm finna let y'all go. I done had y'all here for an hour and a half. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Share these videos, please. Let's heal everybody. Let's get to the point of it all. Let's undo these government psychological bonds and traumas that they done put us in. And let's understand this English language the best way we can. This is the only language I got. I don't speak another one. Only one I got. So I have to learn how to understand it psychologically. And you do too now. All right, everybody. I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you in the universe. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Y'all stay safe out there. Remember that turtle.